live! Welcome to Master of the Game. I am Juce, and today we are playing Pulp Cthulhu, the Blackheart Crucible, and this episode is called From Russia, To Russia with Blood, or something like that.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Sir, have you been drinking?
For Blood. To Russia for Blood, right?
Yes, for blood. Insight check. It is for blood.
So with that, Peter, take it away.
All right, it is Pulp Cthulhu Blackheart Crucible Session 23. We've had computer issues. We are down 2 players, but we will commence with the recap.
So it started off, we were a split party.
And we stayed a split party.
I don't care what happened outside of the plane, but we were on a plane enjoying our little ride when something landed on it. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, the famous soccer player and FBI agent, ripped off a door or something and got blown up by Josh and had his arm shot off and all that good stuff. Yeah, you shot him in the arm.
I didn't hurt him at all. This is my pacifist run. I didn't cause any damage.
Somebody named Bonnie shot his arm off, but not that Bonnie, apparently.
Yes.
Then Snake was shooting through the plane at the lizard thing that was on it, which I believe was supposed to be a friendly. Yeah, but it was a lizard at first. We didn't know what it was. And
he's not friendly. He's Italian.
And then I believe it was supposed to be a friendly, though. I don't know. I was confused by that whole deal. But I think 13 summoned it. It took the rock away, and then, yeah.
Yes.
But we killed that damn thing because of my genius thinking to let it in the back hatch of the plane. And then I shot it, and it died, because I'm awesome. And, what happened elsewhere?
13 and I broke into Alcatraz, but we didn't really break in. We were sort of supposed to go in.
Did you have invited. Donuts or something?
Freedom vanilla ice cream, actually.
Gotcha.
And we found Ethel,
baby,
who had been fully recovered, and then we escaped Alcatraz / attempted to escape Alcatraz in a boat, and we ascended into a whirlpool into an alternate dimension where we met Skeletor and bartered for our freedom with a lot of cigarettes.
1 million, I think.
A lot.
By the way, He-Man is coming to Netflix next month. I found that out looking up videos of Skeletor to show Paula.
Oh, shit. I'm going to have to watch that.
Yeah, Paula had never seen any He-Man cartoon, so I'm going to watch it.
So I know who Skeletor is, but I don't know.
He-Man was slightly overrated though. You got to get Thundar the Barbarian.
What about the Thundercats?
Wait. You're not going ahead and making Paula reaction videos to watching He-Man for the first time, Juice?
She doesn't want to come on video. She didn't even make it 10 seconds before saying, I don't need to see that.
Well, because he's just giving me a weird clip in the middle of the show. No.
It was titled The Best of Skeletor.
It's just miscellaneous clips that mean nothing.
The Best of Skeletor.
That's not helpful. It's not helpful.
That's more helpful than watching a whole episode. It got right to the good stuff.
Anyway.
Skeletor.
Anyway.
Which, by the way, I want to say, Peter, your impersonation. I'm sorry. You as Skeletor is spot on. It's genius.
Who do you think voiced Skeletor?
I don't know, but not the same person in the new cartoon coming out next month.
Originally, Peter voiced Skeletor. He is the voice actor for Skeletor.
He should have been for the new one.
Maybe we should call and complain.
We should. Redo it.
Well, the plane went down, unfortunately, and we dropped in Russia.
Yep.
And then we met a Russian dude there who doesn't speak French but spoke perfect English.
Before that, we saw a barrel of a gun sticking out of some bushes.
That was his son. What do you expect? Kids will be kids.
We didn't know that. We just saw a pipe come out of the bushes and, tried to scare it off. And
You scared him, that's for
it
damn
kind of
sure.
worked. And then we turned into Amway salesmen going door to door.
And stole his truck, to which Snake Oil decided to be very loud about the fact, we have taken his truck, let us go now.
Mm-hmm.
And I shut out the phone line so he can't make a phone call to any of his friends. So now he's going to be lonely and die with his son by himself, and the end of his generation is going to occur there.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow, it got dark.
Yep.
Listen, do you want to be somewhere where 30 years after you kill someone's father, they're going to show up on your house door as a trained ninja? Kill the kids. That's all I'm saying.
Nope. Maybe in Russia.
Kill the children, don't die to ninjas in 30 years.
Anyways,
Yes.
after bartering for our freedom with cigarettes, we then boarded a paddle boat and began heading north-ish.
The other half of
Not
it.
really sure which way we should go, and end up coming across some kind of pirate ship with very weird creatures on it. And we also forgot to mention that in this alternate dimension, everyone looks as different. So Ethel looked like a full-born Gorn. Nova looked like a bat lady, which was also slightly translucent, and 13 looked ragged, like he had been decomposing for a while.
Sounds actually pretty accurate, like how you guys look normally. But that, yeah, you're right. Other dimensions.
It's just an amplified version of ourselves. That's all.
Wait,
Right?
Paul is not a Batwoman in real life?
Oh, she's a
What about-
Batwoman.
What about the wings?
She's a Batwoman.
I thought so.
She's a little batty.
Anyways, we had they gave us a ride to where there's supposed to be one of these doors between realms.
Yeah, I feel like that part wasn't in the recap because I
And,
forgot about that.
That is
we,
correct.
We kind of went to go through said doorway, and whilst Nova and Ethel were already pretty much down in the water, 13 went to go down, and the dude stole his staff, the wand of Orcus, and then something happened I don't remember.
The captain of the ship, whose hands looked strangely backward, had swiped the wand of Orcus from 13 and lifted it in the air, and then he began to basically disintegrate into a big pile of mush. And the wand clattered onto the ground of the ship, and then got the attention of all the minions. And then certain editorial decisions have to be made, especially when it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, that's totally fair. I just completely forgot that happened because it wasn't in the recap. Because that's how quality my memory
So if
is.
it's not in the recap, does that make it not really canon, though?
If it's not in the recap, it didn't happen.
Did it really happen? Yeah.
No. It wasn't in the recap. Could have happened.
Yeah, it's not canon now.
So yeah.
All right, so Ethel and Nova, you guys are in the water beginning to swim towards the mist, which presumably is the separator between this world and your world. And you can hear the wand clatter onto the deck of the ship as 13 bounds past up the cargo net and grabs the wand as it hits once off the deck, and all the minions begin to surround him.
Well, Ethel's going to begin laying down cover fire as she's back paddling and trying to get an angle to shoot any said minions that she can see.
Okay.
I don't know, from down in the water, I don't know exactly how many I could see. Maybe there's one crawling across the cargo, or the netting going up to this mast, or I don't know. Are there any that she can see?
Yeah, you can see a crowd moving around the ship, they're coming down from the crow's nest. They're coming, they're just coming out of everywhere to this one spot.
Yeah, get your grubby mitts away from that, you creepy bastards! And Ethel's gonna try and blast 3 of them.
Okay.
That is a regular success, a regular success, And a hard success. Oh, no, it rolled extreme success. So that is, she's just shooting 3 separate ones if there's 3 to shoot.
Okay.
First one's damage is 6 damage. Second one's damage is gone. Where did my gun go? Just ran away. There we go. 5 damage. And third one is 12 damage.
So firing as you're in the water, you shoot and you can see the rounds go like right through these things and pieces kind of fall off, and it almost looks like moving the deck, like there's bugs or something moving around and they're like crawling down the side, moving around. But they continue to go. 13 just kind of, he looks and grabs the wand of Orcus in one hand, and you see him just kind of crouch down, and as all the minions kind of pile up on him like a one on top of another, and he just shoots right up through them with the wand of Orcus in his hand, and in a flash he goes up and then he just kind of disappears into the sky.
Do we see like 10 potatoes rain down below it?
Yes, you do. Yes, the potatoes begin to rain down onto the ship, bouncing everywhere. A couple fall into the water.
Well, I think we gotta get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he's totally got this covered. I'm just paddling towards the mist. I mean, I feel like with these big wings, like they would somehow be helping me paddle or something like that. I've got to be pretty fast at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ethel's just backstroking. That's probably the most effective way for a very old lady to swim.
All right. Well, let's, because you've got your paddle boat. Are you in the paddle boat, or are you just straight up swimming?
Oh, I thought they pulled like up alongside the smoke, so we kind of like jumped out in the water to swim, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
we're swimming.
All right. So give me a swim check.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Maybe I wanted to be in the paddle boat.
Hey, that's not bad. Do I succeed that? Swim. Where'd you go?
Oh.
Swim. Hey, that's a regular success.
I rolled a
take
95, so I'm going to push it.
All right.
Or spend a bunch of luck.
Nope. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's not as bad, but it's not working. It's not going to happen.
So yeah, you're kind of floundering in the water a little bit. The wings are actually like weighing you down because the water has hit them, made them wet. But the mist seems to pass, and all of a sudden the color returns. And for a second, so everybody give me a con roll. I mean, you two can give me a con roll.
Wait to see what characters they make next.
I'm also going to push that one.
That's an extreme success for Ethel.
Hey, actually, that's an extreme success.
Okay. So you manage to stay conscious when the water hits you. It is freezing cold. It like takes your breath away. Your wings are gone. You realize you're back to your normal material form. Right alongside a boat, looks like a fishing vessel, and they're all scrambling, throwing like life preservers in there to try to get you. Oh my God, my leg is cramping. They're all there. Ethel, you can tell they're all yelling in Russian, like, help get the life preservers, get them out of the water. Yes, comrades.
Nova's probably barely able to grab onto anything, if even at all, at this point.
So they throw their life preservers and they climb down the side of the boat and they kind of grab you guys and pull you up onto the fishing vessel, and they get a bunch of blankets out. And, you are now on some sort of fishing ship.
Ethel's gonna go rifling through her purse and pull out her old fake KGB identification and kind of pull it out and hold it out for them to look at. I'm KGB. We need to get back to shore as soon as possible. This is top urgency. Do it for the motherland, comrade.
We now call it the second cousin land.
The second cousin land.
Wait, is this Alabama? What?
Yep.
In this world, Alabama invaded Russia.
Do you have charm, fast talk?
I have charm.
Okay, you get a bonus die.
All right.
Very charming, Commissar.
Charm, where'd it go? Where did it come from? Excuse me. I had it. Where'd it
Commissar
go?
might have executed 20 of our men.
There we
but
are.
he has a great hat and looks very nice. He's very charming.
That is a regular success.
So he looks at it for a second. He's like, Commissar, apologies. Where do you need to go?
For starters, where are we?
He tells you that they are off the coast of eastern Russia. Just right near the Bering, right outside the Bering Sea.
Well, we got shot down. We were tracking a damn American ship. Has there been any word of an American airplane being shot down?
Is he speaking in Russian, or are you guys speaking in English?
Russian.
Okay, great. I'm just not going to say anything.
French Canadian.
Aren't those the same?
We have not.
Pretty
He says we haven't heard of any of aircraft. Should we be on the lookout?
You should definitely be keeping an eye out.
So he barks some orders at a couple of the fishermen and come running, and they come back with a couple bolt-action rifles and a pair of binoculars.
It would have gone down somewhere near this area, maybe.
Shall we search for it?
Let's do a sweep on our way back to the port.
We will. Do you require anything else?
Just some, meager rations for me and my companion. She's a mute, so, keep that in mind.
They look over at Nova. Okay. Some vodka and seal meat.
Would be very appreciated.
He barks at some of the sailors, and they go and start grabbing you some vodka and some pickled seal meat.
That sounds disgusting.
It sounds very fatty.
So gross. Nova will 100% take the vodka, but she just kind of turns down the seal meat.
I wonder what seal meat would taste like now.
It's a bit tough.
Pickled? You can pickle meat? That's a thing?
Anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
You've never heard of like pickled salami or
Pickled herring.
Yeah. Either way, I don't touch any of that crap.
I mean, like, I guess, yeah, I've heard of it, but like, that sounds really gross.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Isaiah, when they decide to go ahead and sweep the area for the plane, make sure they're using the correct size broom heads on their ship.
All right, we go back to Bonnie and Blake and Snake.
I'm in the back of the truck.
19. Yep. Yeah, he's in the back, driving in the pickup truck in remote, presumably Eastern Russia.
Yeah.
Have just cut the telephone line of some fisherman's house.
Him and his child died, that's all I'm saying. They're going to be trapped out there for the rest of their lives, unable to get into town, no way to communicate with anyone.
Oh, they probably got snowmobiles somewhere, like in the barn that we didn't thoroughly check.
Yeah, the snowmobiles they keep in the barn, or the massive Su-37 they hide in there for the Air Force.
The motorcycles.
And all their machine guns.
They got it all in there, man.
I wish I had it all. I am but a poor, corrupt government worker.
I will lay low in the truck bed. Like, lay down so nobody can see me sticking out.
Okay.
I will look for bumps in the road to see if I can get rid of both of these people from the back of the truck bed and act like it was an accident and drive off. Does this road appear to lead to a town or anything like that?
I mean, you determine that vehicles have driven on it. I mean, how far the next town is, who knows?
Okay. Now do that and keep an eye out.
Okay. Give me a drive auto.
Hard success.
Okay.
1d6.
You managed to miss most of the potholes.
Damn.
It's unless you have the option. You can hit a couple if you want, just to.
What are the odds of Snake falling out of the truck by hitting a pothole?
Snake is in the passenger seat, isn't he?
We can fix that problem. No, it's fine.
Button.
Is there an eject button in this truck? Or
I don't know. You got 10 luck. Do you want one?
This is an advanced Russian truck here. Very high quality.
Do I see anything in the truck cabin that's interesting? The ordinary.
A bear claw.
There's a couple Wayne Newton records.
Records?
Oh my god.
They got full-on records in this truck.
The record player's in the trunk. In the back. It's a 6-record set.
It slides out from underneath the passenger seat.
I mean, this could be him. He could, have the record play in the back of the pickup, and that's where he goes to listen to him.
Gets away from his kid.
Yeah.
How's the fuel looking and the temperature and everything?
Give me a luck roll.
Why would you make me do that?
Could you ask?
That's a 2.
All right, you've got half a tank.
Oh shit. Based on this model of vehicle, can I estimate how far half a tank will get us?
You will probably get
to Chernobyl.
Well, that's 8,000 miles.
Yeah, that's exactly what half a tank will do.
8,000.
Again, this is an advanced Dodge Russian truck.
A 1957 advanced Dodge.
Well, it's a resto mod.
Yeah, probably another 200 miles.
It's a hybrid.
Oh, plenty. Okay, just carry on down the road, I guess.
All right.
Just remember, for 10 we can get a Porsche.
Yeah, but that doesn't get good gas mileage.
Yeah, mine's pretty good.
All right, we go back to the other group. The fishing boat makes a sweep and does not find anything. One of the sailors does say that he claims he saw some kind of ghostly ship, and the captain just says that he's seeing things, and that's just a fishing tale.
Oh, someone's muted. Or just...
It seems as though the capitalist pigs have evaded us. They must have bailed out over land. We need to get into port now.
Yes, we will. We'll bring it into the fishing village. Do you need to go directly to the KGB office of the commissar?
No, I will do a search before the news gets out. That way, if they're hiding anywhere, they don't run. You know how many leaks that the country has developed in its more recent, tolerant years.
I do.
Nothing like it was back in Stalin's day. I miss that good iron fist.
I drink to that. If there's any way he could return, that would be great for the motherland.
Indeed it would.
So they pull into this fishing village of Apuka. I don't know if that's actually correct. So if all the Russian fans out there can correct me, and those who are actually living in this small fishing village, which is probably no one.
I bet all of our viewers are actually from Russia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They were drawn to the hammer and sickle in the thumbnail.
Yep, they couldn't resist.
Likely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is now part of their culture over there.
Hello, comrade.
So there are about there's about a half dozen homes along the shore, and you can see that they're lit up. It is dark. Got fires going. There are small boats docked. And this fishing ship pulls up and gets out the gangplank and to escort you off. Do you need us to assist with the search?
If you could provide, as you continue about your glorious work for the country, bringing in good food for all of the good communists. If you could continue your sweep to see if maybe their plane went down somewhere over the water, that would be very appreciated.
Yes, please accept this gift, this bottle of vodka and some more pickled seal meat for your journey.
Thank you, comrade. The motherland will not forget your generosity.
I hope not. So they start to unload their fish that they have caught. And you are now in a remote Russian fishing village.
So yeah, Ethel's gonna kind of stride out off of the ship like she belongs and motion for Nova to follow.
Yeah, Nova just kind of follows along quietly, just looking around cautiously at these people. But
yeah,
she's following whatever Ethel does.
Ethel's just like mean mugging anyone who makes eye contact for too long. Complete air of superiority going on.
Okay.
I mean, she is an American among Russians, so.
An American in Moscow.
I meant Ethel, not you, Nova.
Oh, okay.
Nova doesn't identify as American. She's actually German. Nova's a very German name, maybe.
One of those Germans from South America, though.
Argentinian German. That explains why we found her in Chile.
So, as you're walking up the bank to these homes, you see that there is one person out there in like a tank top and suspenders, and he looks very agitated. He's kind of stomping around.
Yeah. So as we make our way up there, Ethel will pull out a cigarette and light it and then say,
Good morning, comrade. Have you seen any capitalist pigs lately?
Oh, who are you?
I'm Agent Rozanev.
There was some here earlier looking for spies. They took my pickup truck.
I see. Do you happen to know which direction that they fled?
He points away from. He just points in the direction of this, dirt road, or really not dirt. It's more like snow. Just track marks.
I see. Do you know of any other vehicles in town which I might pursue them with?
I mean, if you are KGB, all vehicles are motherland. You take which one you want.
This is true, but I am looking for something very capable.
What, do you think they were spies?
Most definitely.
I knew it. My phone doesn't work either.
They probably cut your lines. Filthy capitalist pigs destroying the motherland's property.
Bonnie, your mother's throwing you
Stalin.
under the bus.
This would have happened under Stalin. Thanks, Gorbachev.
He walks over to one of his barns and he opens the door, goes in, and he wheels out a motorcycle.
I told you.
You have this.
This will be fast enough to catch them, comrade.
I would assume you're a good driver.
Paula is completely decked out in leather, I should state, with biker boots, as she said.
Yeah, Ethel's gonna look.
Yeah, I
over
mean, it's
that,
true.
So you're confident that they are capitalist spies?
Indeed.
He takes out a screwdriver, starts doing a little adjustments on the bike.
We prefer lowercase spies as opposed to capitalist spies.
This should work fine for the motherland.
Indeed, for the motherland.
and Ethel's climb atop the motorcycle.
All right.
And gesture for Nova to get on.
Yeah,
the
Nova
motorcycle.
will get on right behind Ethel.
All right.
Because she can't drive worth a crap, so she wasn't getting on there first.
Third can Ethel.
All right. So you crank up the motorcycle and take off.
Yep. Heading up the road that he pointed out.
So yeah, you take off. Everybody, you both of you can give me a spot hidden roll.
That's actually a success for once, a regular success.
Ooh. That is a hard success.
So yeah, you take off and you start to look, and then you turn around and you see him talking to someone, and his looks like his son comes out from like beside the barn with a rifle, and he kind of pats him on top of the head, and he just smiles, and they begin to walk back into the house. Did I have you make a drive auto?
Not yet, no.
Okay. Or is it drive motorcycle? I guess we'll just do drive auto.
I don't know if there's a motorcycle one, is there?
Josh, you're muted.
You're still muted, Josh.
If Nova goes ahead and unfurls her wings and flaps them a bit, would it be a pilot roll instead?
Don't have wings anymore.
Bicycle. Bicycle.
All right. So you want to drive, Otto?
Yep.
Isn't it ironic that the one time we actually get people on a bicycle, Jason is not here?
Yeah, no, she definitely stalls it like twice. That's a 40. And I need a 20 to succeed.
Yeah, it's a rough start, but you start moving. The road is pretty slippery. There's some potholes.
Oh, look out. Oh, there goes my back.
Nova, you can give me a dex roll.
Can I push it?
Yeah, of course.
Of course you can push it. Yeah.
Push it.
Push it
that's
real good. I'm always
just
gonna
a regular success.
Okay. You just catch yourself as Ethel hits a pothole and you almost go flying off the back. Then you're holding on.
Right, she doesn't have
Jeez.
evasion. She still stays.
Do you know how to drive this thing, Ethel?
I haven't driven a motorcycle since 1954.
Well, maybe you should have drank less vodka back there and you'd be doing better.
So you guys are driving with the one headlight in the darkness here along this Russian road. We go back to the other group as you guys are driving in the darkness along this Russian road.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Okay.
The snake sleeping with his face against the window, drooling all over it, and now his face is stuck because it's frozen to the window.
Oh, I'm staying down so the wind's not blowing. It's not quite as cold.
Yeah. Bonnie, up ahead, you can see that there's an army deuce and a half, the big hammer and sickle on it.
Yep.
And there's a group of about 5 soldiers standing around, and they've got some kind of light, and they're starting to flag you down.
Listen, Blake. Blake, can you hear me back there?
What?
We're not dealing with this crap. Get your gun ready. Follow my lead.
Shoot!
Not yet. Follow my lead.
I don't have much of a choice. I'm in the back here, so I am following you.
Good enough.
I load my gun. I make sure my gun's loaded and everything's good.
Okay.
I'm going to put my rifle right next to me.
Okay. You see somebody with a light, and they're just kind of like trying to get you to slow down.
Okay. Blake,
What?
I'm going to do something. Shoot everything to the left.
Okay,
I do it.
I sit up and I barely am like high enough that I can like see over the edge of the side of the truck, and I'm ready to unload.
I'm going to continue. I'm going to slow down a bit. I'm going to put it to about 40 kilometers an hour and get within, let's say...
For those of you at home, that's like 78 miles per hour. Continue.
That's backwards, but...
I know it's...
Everyone, Peter is literally Hitler. That is all. But I'm then going to go ahead and get us to about 30 meters of them. Then I'm going to turn the wheel hard to the right and hit the e-brake and just drift us right next to Blake and get some good shots. Into
okay. You're going to do some Fast and Furious 10.
Yeah. The basic handbrake stop. Yep.
Right. Hey, it's in the name of the episode. To Russia for blood. There we go. All right. So
we're gonna spill so much blood.
So give me a drive auto.
Extreme success.
Could take that, or I could push it. Which I
Push it.
That's an extreme success. The first one was only regular.
Okay. So Blake, you're going to fire. What's your rifle skill?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
75.
Okay. Because I'm kind of I'm going to assume, I'm going to make this assumption that you're doing it at full auto.
Of course. Yes.
Okay.
I'm strafing it.
I am trying to adjust the rules for full auto and 3-round bursts and see how they go. All right. So give me 2 attack rolls. You have no penalty die because of Bonnie's excellent driving.
Beautiful. That is a success. 64.
Okay.
And that is 37 is just enough for a hard success.
All right. So two d10. Roll 2d10. Tell me what the percentage is.
77.
Okay, and then the next one.
15.
Okay.
We're all living in America. America.
America. Us, do us, me.
Give me a luck roll.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
This roll has been brought to you in part by America.
Hey, I succeeded.
Okay. Oh, excellent.
That is excellent.
And then 2d20 rolls.
2d20 rolls. 1 and 14.
All right, so you go by. There's 5 of these guys by the side of the road in their deuce and a half Russian vehicle, and you just spray them. You nail one guy like right up his leg. You can just see his whole leg just kind of like blow apart, and he just kind of falls to the ground. The other guy you hit square in the chest, and he falls back and hits the ground. The other guys are taking cover as the rounds hit off the ground and hit the truck.
Bonnie, I think 2 died of natural causes.
The luck roll is to see if they had put on their body armor, which they did not.
They're Russians. They're worried about putting their body armor on. They have to pay for it if it gets damaged.
That's right.
It was a training accident.
It's a weather balloon. Ignore it.
All right. What's your dex?
90.
Well, I know what your dex is. What's Blake? What's your dex?
75.
70? Okay.
Which also happens to be my age in real life.
75.
Yep.
You guys are up as they are scrambling around grabbing their weapons.
How many of them are there still there?
You look back, there's at least 3 that are taking up positions. The other 2 don't look in any condition to fire.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the car now that, well, it technically stopped when I stopped it. I'm gonna open the door and just fire at the remaining 3 full auto, 10 rounds each.
Okay, so you get 3 rolls.
Okay. Hard success.
Okay.
Hard success.
Okay.
Oof. Can we push these rolls?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll push that roll then. And a hard success then.
Okay, so 3 percentage rolls.
Okay. 45. 16. 357 Magnum. No, 76.
Okay. Blake, do you have? Don't you have like a strength roll? Don't we add that? I forgot to add the strength roll. It's like a D6 or something.
It's a
damage
D4
bonus?
for damage bonus, but I thought that's for. Is that for any type of attack? It's 1D4.
I thought so. Yeah, just roll it.
3.
Okay.
War. What is it good for?
Getting free trucks and weapons.
Actually, wins above replacement. Sorry, it's a made-up stat from the last 8 years in baseball.
Give me 3d6 rolls, Bonnie.
6. 6. 6.
Is it?
Yes.
You rolled 666?
Yeah, let me take a picture of my
I'm
dice box.
proud of you.
At least someone is, because my parents never were.
That seems like a sign or something.
I think that's a good omen. I can't see that. What the hell? Post it to Discord. Oh wait.
Send it on Discord. Come on.
I want to.
Maybe the power of the beast compels you to get into Discord.
Were you drinking Monster tonight?
Oh no. Are you drinking a Monster?
I don't drink Monster.
That's what did it.
Oh.
That's probably what did it, dude.
The power of the beast isn't with you. Oh wait, this is Call of Cthulhu. This isn't D&D. There's no devils in D&D or in Call of Cthulhu.
Oh yeah, Call of Cthulhu's all.
It's not a demonic game. That's just D&D.
Except for the 10 we fought.
Those weren't devils. They were cosplayers. That's actually why I'm not allowed in conventions anymore. Is because I kept shooting all the cosplayers as devils.
That's the real reason why.
So
and all they did was ban you.
I fire at the cosplayers, correct?
All right, all three of them drop.
Did they hit the ground for cover, or did they die?
You struck them.
Oh, that's good.
You're not sure if they are dead, but they are not standing anymore.
Blake?
Yeah.
Make sure they're dead. Don't shoot them in the uniforms. We have use for those.
A little late for that.
Well, don't shoot them anymore in the uniforms.
We have no use for their uniforms. They're covered in blood. They're covered in blood.
Whatever parts of their uniforms aren't covered in blood, we're taking and we're using that. We have a new truck, a military truck.
Your breasticles will not fit in those tight, tiny little uniforms.
Russia has female soldiers. Is there a female here, Peter?
Hold on. All right, both of you can make dodge rolls. As one of the soldiers on the ground is crawling, and he throws something towards your vehicle.
Hard success.
Success.
Okay.
How could they even hear us? All our weapons are silenced.
So you both take 1 point of damage from shrapnel flying as he throws a grenade, but it's kind of off and it blows up and damages some of the back of the pickup truck. But just it's just just a little bondo and some sand. Sanding will be okay.
Did it damage my leg brace, or is that okay?
It did not damage your leg brace. One of the other guys is going to attempt to shoot back at, I guess, Bonnie.
Why would you do that?
He will miss. It fires and hits some of the truck. You can hear it hit the rounds go off, hitting the truck. Blake.
And I see which guy this is?
Yeah, you can see which one has got his rifle up and he just kind of fires into the truck.
Full auto, and I don't give a shit about his uniform.
All right, 2 attack rolls.
First one is a 21, which I believe is a extreme. No, it's not. It's just a hard success. All right, so hard success. Another hard success.
The first shot kills him.
All right. Do I see another person?
Yeah, the one who threw the grenade.
Yeah, then the second one's a hard success for him.
Okay. Roll damage. Roll the percentage die.
Okay. That is a 72%.
Yeah, he's dead as well. You just shoot the 2 remaining.
Sorry, Bonnie, I couldn't protect the uniforms.
Oh, well.
It's kind of hard with a gun, and I'm trying to kill him. I aim for the head or center mass, and I was always trained shoot center mass, so...
That's always better.
I'd say take the truck, but it probably gets bad gas mileage. But maybe we can take some gas out of it.
Well, the truck would have a lot more gas than our vehicle as well.
Would also be a diesel.
I think our vehicle's diesel as well.
Yeah, we're talking about the 50s.
Everything was diesel, and if it wasn't diesel, it was wrong. Well, we should make sure that there is no one left in the Russian truck.
So as you walk, I'm assuming you're getting out, walking over.
Sure.
I'll stay in the back.
You
of this
walk
truck
over.
just in
There's
case.
definitely 4 dead Russians. The 5th one is, you can hear he's low breathing. He's on the ground bleeding
I
out.
walk towards him and I look down. What's he doing?
Trying to
Is he
live.
still armed?
He's been shot right in the chest and he's like bleeding everywhere.
Is he crawling away looking at me? Or is he lying there?
He's just lying there, kind of like trying to focus on you, but he's going in and out.
Oh, shit. No reason to prolong it. I'll just walk up to him, put my gun to the back of his head and say, "Das wird an you," and fire.
Bonnie shows mercy.
All right.
1 round. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to torture him and force him to live the next few hours dying in the snow. I don't want to mess up my pacifist run.
I mean, you did just shoot him in the face.
Peacefully.
You did tell me to shoot all of them. There's nothing pacifist about Bonnie.
So yeah, the snow is covered in commie blood
As it should be.
as these 5 soldiers are dead next to their truck.
Take a look inside the front window of the truck. Do I see anyone in the driver's seat or anywhere?
No.
Okay. Blake,
What?
I think it's clear now. Keep an eye out.
Okay. I'll lay low in the back of this truck for a minute.
Good. I'm going to walk to the back of the truck and look in the back. Is there anyone there?
No.
Is that...
But when you look in the back, you find what looks to be like pieces of a plane.
I'm going to start grabbing all the Russian soldiers and stripping them. And checking for any documents they might have, like a map or anything like that.
Bonnie never could resist a man in uniform. Apparently, even
That
when
is
they're
true.
dead, she's still all about it.
You know, I'd probably
Right.
make a lot of money on OnlyFans with the idea.
Okay. The flashlight is laying in the snow. If you want to use the flashlight.
Sure, I can use it. I still have my red lens flashlight I picked up on the plane. I'm tactical.
All right.
I won't turn off the flashlight, though, so it's not giving away the location.
Okay. Ethel and Nova give me spot hidden.
That's a fail.
Same. But I could push it.
Always.
Because, I mean, why not? That's a regular success.
Okay. So, you're rolling on the bike. Kind of look, and in the distance you can see faint light and like something ahead of you. Like maybe there's a vehicle or two.
Don't hit it.
What? I can't see hardly anything. This
There's
headlight's
something
so dim.
coming.
Blake, give me a listen roll.
That's probably not good enough. Not even close. I'll push it. Okay, that's much better. 14% is a hard success.
Okay, so even over the ringing of the grenade, you can hear what sounds like a motorcycle coming down the road, and as you look up, you can see this faint light headed your way.
Bonnie, someone's coming! I turn around with my gun. I stand up in the back of the truck. I take aim at the motorcycle, and full auto the front tire.
All right, so when it comes in range, you're going to shoot the front tire?
Yeah. Bonnie! 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 Someone's coming! It's a motorcycle!
They're shooting at us, Ethel!
I'm gonna shoot it!
Well, identify it first before you start shooting.
There's nothing to identify.
Well, it's a motorcycle.
Yeah, I identified that it's a motorcycle. So my roll went out the wrong side. I don't know what it was.
Oh, wow. I hadn't heard that once. I've heard it twice.
Okay, I got a 19, which I think might be extreme. Nope, it's a hard success.
Okay.
With my first one. Second one is a hard success.
You were aiming for, you're just firing at the front tire?
Yeah.
All right. Roll damage.
So do you want me to do the percentile thing again?
Yeah.
21.
All right.
And 35.
All right. So you hear some gunfire, Ethel, and the tire just explodes. Give me a drive auto with the penalty die.
Yeah, no, that's already a fail. Penalty die? Yeah, it's still a fail.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no saving it.
All right.
Make new characters.
Mike's gonna lay down and we get ejected.
You both can give me some dodge rolls.
Eat the grandma.
If you get an extreme success, you might be able to surf on a motorcycle on its side.
That's a regular success.
Ooh, I'm sorry, that's a new character.
It's only half the road rash.
Thankfully, it's a snowy, muddy road.
Can I push dodge rolls too? Can I push everything
Yeah.
tonight? That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna push all of them. It doesn't matter because I rolled higher. So
What was it a success?
no, it was a fail. I failed, and then I pushed it, and then I failed worse.
Failed harder.
I thought maybe if I rolled to the other side like that, or I leaned the other way off the motorcycle as it went crashing to the ground, I would do well. But instead, I feel like I probably ran into a tree as I did so.
Didn't you say earlier you're wearing leather pants, though?
Yeah. So, Ethel, so the bike just, you're trying to control it, and it just, it flips. You go flying. You take 8 damage as you roll. Give me a roll 20-sider.
Who said
that is
PvP
a
can't be
8.
fun?
Dang.
It's about to be.
What'd you get?
8.
Was that just for Ethel?
Just for Ethel
Okay.
right now. Yeah. So you hit the ground, basically your chest. You take 8 damage. Nova. So give me a D20 roll.
Oh, dang! I just put it away because I thought it wasn't for me.
He's helping you roll up a new character.
12.
So, are you wearing a leather jacket? Do you have a leather jacket?
I have leather pants.
Okay, so yeah, the main injury is it's to your chest and back. So your pants are fine.
Well, good. At least I know that.
So you take 17 damage.
You've just got broken ribs now.
17.
I've got more. Honey, I've got more than broken ribs, okay? Because I didn't have 17 hit points left in the first place.
So that's a punctured lung.
So Nova, 100% probably went flying chest first then into a tree. And she's laying on the side of the road.
I killed the
at
demon
the
bat.
moment.
He's probably got a punctured lung from one of the broken ribs.
So that was more. Ethel, is that half your hit points?
No.
Okay.
I had 20. I'm down to 12.
All right. So you, Bonnie and Blake, you see this bike just go flying, and the two people on it just go flying in the air, and the one lone tree that is out on this road, the person runs into.
I take cover behind the truck, and I start waiting for Bonnie to come out of the back of the big truck. And if she does, I start like signaling, like what I think is military, like signaling. I'm like.
I saw two people go flying. Do I see any movement still, Peter?
I'm guessing Ethel's moving or not moving.
Yeah, Ethel's definitely crawling for Nova, who isn't moving after that hard wreck.
Yeah.
How far away from me are they, Peter?
150 meters.
Can I identify them? The people? What they're wearing or anything?
From this distance, no.
God damn it.
I blame Ethel's driving, by the way.
Ethel's like trying to pull Nova like completely behind the tree to kind of assess her damage and remain in a concealed position in case she gets shot at again.
I'm gonna move up and burst fire into the person still crawling around. I can't identify them. Blake informed me that we were being attacked by a motorcycle, and so there's two people crawling around. I don't have without metagaming, I can't do anything else here. So I'm gonna fire them, Peter. Shit. Let's do a 3 3-round bursts into the damn moving person.
Okay, so each one will have a penalty die.
That's fine.
Because they're on the ground crawling behind a tree.
Yep. Okay. First one. And then the penalty die. That's a normal success.
Okay.
Second one, penalty die. That's a hard success.
Bonnie's gonna kill her grandmother.
You guys are just killing half the party. I just,
Uh-huh.
just letting you know.
Well, we don't know that. I mean, we know, but we don't know that.
It's a hard success for the third one. There's nothing I can do.
Here's the question: is Ethel's body armor going to be just enough to save her?
If Ethel had yelled out...
Guys, it's what my character would do.
I mean,
Shut up.
No one bothered calling out. It's me or anything. No one
Ethel
said
didn't see anything.
We didn't know.
All over
We
the
didn't know.
We saw
All we
lights followed
saw
by
were
lights.
headlights, and then you just started shooting at us. You guys
Look.
we could have literally just been somebody going past you, and you're like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
no.
I see a motorcycle.
We had
Kill them all.
I have no context
on.
except
We had
that Blake told me
5
to shoot.
dead Russian bodies all over the snow here. I'm sure a Russian would have just kept driving, no problem. Yeah.
Last thing Ethel knew is she heard
Yes.
Nova tell her that there was something ahead, and then the front tire on the motorcycle blew out.
I'm really sorry, but literally Blake shot first, and I have no other information to go by.
Hey, that's
I
a
asked
shirt
if I
right
could
there.
see.
Blake shot first.
All right. So Bonnie, I need 3 percentage rolls.
Okay. 99. 9.
Nice knowing you, Ethel.
And I dropped my dice.
Next
And
session,
55.
we will be creating half the party's new characters.
What did you get?
99, 9, and 55.
Oh, you're just all over the place.
All right. So you got Ethel. You got body armor,
Yeah.
right? 3d6 rolls. For Bonnie.
4, 6, 5.
I blame Bonnie's 666 roll earlier.
Okay.
That's what it
so
is.
what did we say your body armor did?
It was minus 5 points of damage reduction if it hit the chest.
I don't need to add my damage bonus, correct, Peter?
Do we not do that?
I don't know. Sometimes you do, sometimes I don't understand the system at all. I go off of you.
Okay, and I don't understand the system either. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Give me 3 d20 rolls.
Oh boy. There it is. 8, 15, 19.
Okay.
Oh, that burp was nasty.
This is revenge for last Monday when I say I killed my character.
Oh, Isaiah. Shouldn't have killed his character.
Yep, that's what did this.
See, Bonnie just had it out for you.
Yep, I did.
She set this up. She planned it this way.
I planned the whole thing, this entire section.
All right. So. So 2 of the shots do hit your body armor, so that takes away 5, which is good.
Got 12 HP.
Yeah. Give me 2d12 roll.
All right. D12. Where'd that go? There it is.
So, there was
yes,
some
there it is.
military surplus. So
11 and 4. I'm missing a dice. There it is.
Okay, I forgot to do this at the beginning of the session, so we're going to do it right now. For Ethel and Nova, you didn't roll luck last time when we started, right? You didn't do a luck refresh?
Yeah.
So let's do that right now,
Okay.
because I completely forgot.
So I just need to roll under that, right? Or
Yeah, just roll your luck.
It is a fail.
Okay, so you will roll 2d10 plus 10.
Got 19 luck.
19 more?
Yep.
I passed. I did fine.
Okay, so if you pass, you roll 1d10 plus 5.
And add that to my luck?
Yep.
What's 14 plus 19?
33.
Well, just enough.
Ethel, I'm all I'm saying is you might want to use that.
Yeah, that's gonna be what's have to happen. I mean,
That's good. There's no way I mathematically can make this work. The tree would have to be. The tree would have to be like a sequoia,
right.
you know. It would have to be.
No, when I shoot, I don't actually hit Ethel with any bullets. Instead,
It's
I
a
shoot
redwood.
the tree down, and the tree falls on them.
It's a Russian
The
that's
redwood.
tree is
luck.
the tree is blown apart. Ethel, you can explain how you survived this.
Yeah. So Ethel is going to. So how far? So let me get an idea of the lay of the land. Where's the motorcycle at in relation to the tree and where we're trying to take cover?
If you need it to be close by, it can be.
Well, so the motorcycle's still probably running, so Ethel's going to dive for the throttle, pin it, causing the motorcycle to kind of like, just launch
Mm-hmm.
straight into the air, hit the tree, and knock the tree over in the other direction.
Okay. So yeah.
It's all right, because I'm saved by the tree.
Because I'm saved by the tree.
Yeah, so this would probably be a dead giveaway to at least that there's probably a Ethel maneuver.
Someone's still moving. They die.
Can we hear the voices of the
So far, Ethel hasn't said anything.
No one said anything.
When she got shot, she didn't go, ah! My fucking kidney!
So the 2 shots hit you in the chest, the 2 main 3-round bursts.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one hit your left arm. So your left arm is badly injured. But the rest of them hit your body armor.
Yeah, Ethel's gonna try and take like a prone position on the ground and yell,
This is Custer's last stand, you commie bastards!
and shoot back.
Kill them all, Ethel. Kill them all.
Now here's the question: do we hear that? I don't think either Barney or Blake had ear protection in when we were firing our guns, so we're probably partially deaf right now.
No, nobody in movies wears ear protection when shooting guns.
We
do
were
you want to
using...
make a listen roll? I mean, do we want to continue this? We can.
We kind of have to. Otherwise, we'd just be cheating.
Okay, make listen rolls.
Hey, that might be it. 38. What's my listen? Oh, a regular success. Right
regular
on the
success.
Button. Right
Yes,
on the button.
you hear this person yell after you fired at them in this miraculous maneuver that knocked the tree down from the bike. Somehow they survived.
So Ethel got
Ethel!
a
That
hard
was you?
success, a
Wait.
regular success,
Did she
and an
yell
extreme
Did you yell in English or Russian?
English.
Okay.
I mean, we still would recognize her voice.
If she's getting shot at by Russians, she assumes the jig is up. But I got a
that's you?
extreme success and a regular success while she was yelling that.
That's fine.
Okay. Who are you shooting
probably
at?
Well, I mean, the person that she would most obviously see is the one standing in the back of the truck.
Oh, no, I got out of the truck and took cover behind the truck now. But I am next to it.
Yeah, she'd probably shoot the one near the truck.
Okay.
That is 8, 10.
Did you take a penalty die?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We are shooting in the dark. Hang on.
Yeah, and the headlights are facing you.
Okay, so that goes down to all regular successes.
Okay.
So 6 damage, 5 damage, and 10 damage.
So read them again.
6, 5, and 10. And now Ethel's out of bullets.
Yeah.
Give me 3 d20 rolls. You got your body armor on, Blake?
Oh, yeah.
5, 10, and 10.
We're in Russia. The answer is
You always wear body armor in Russia.
yeah.
So with the truck, you are positioned behind the truck, so the truck gives you some cover. That you take out of that, you take 1 damage, and you get hit in the right leg, and you take 1 damage. The other rounds go through the truck and hit your body armor. You can feel them impact.
It's a good thing because before the
Damn it, Ethel!
disadvantage, I had 1 extreme successes and 2 hard successes.
Ethel, don't you ever shoot me again!
Why the hell did you open fire on us? Nova's dying over here.
Because
And
we
Ethel's
killed a bunch of Russians.
Jumping to assess Nova's condition.
Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Surely Nova has 30 luck, though.
Nova definitely has 30 luck.
She ain't dead.
Nova's just like regular dying right now, though.
Just like normal death, you know?
Ethel, you can give me a first aid roll.
All right.
With a penalty die, considering your condition.
Yes.
Thanks, Gorbachev.
That is first aid. That is barely a success by 1.
D4.
All right. That's 4.
You get 4 hit points back as Ethel bandages you up.
I would think with you said her torso was like the main damage.
Yeah.
So she probably has a punctured lung, like internally, and can't breathe. So Ethel, like full on, pulled out a stiletto out of her purse and let the air out, so you hear the hiss.
Yeah. Yeah. She's reaching in there, grabbing some bonbons.
Well,
No,
right now we
no
need her chest
bonbons.
cavity to be open
No.
so the air comes out.
No.
Just in
No.
case.
They're kind of
The bomb-
spongy, aren't they? That might work really well for blood.
No,
wounds.
what you had, you didn't have a stiletto. What you had was a very hardened bonbon, which you pulled a sliver out of.
All right. So as you guys realize that you all know each other, and you are all back together here in Russia, and and fully embracing the title of this session, which I really enjoy. We'll take a break right there.
We'll be right back. That was awesome. I love it. All right, we are back. We are ready for some more PvP action. Let's go and kill Nova. Take it away, Peter.
I'd like to shoot Nova first.
Wow. Yeah, I was flailing over here trying to save that situation, and fortunately, I had forgotten that Ethel and Nova did not roll a luck refresh, and luckily, their luck did not run out.
We can still kill them.
So you are all together. Luckily, yes, you're all together.
Ethel, baby.
It's the destroyed motorcycle, the random tree that has fallen, and lots of 7.6 or 5.5 rounds spent shell casings everywhere.
I'd like to go ahead and look
Ethel,
to Blake.
Nova, why didn't you call on your cell phone?
I don't have one, jackass.
What do you mean you don't have
And
one?
we're in Russia. You think we're gonna get service in Russia?
Yeah, why not? They have great cell phone towers here.
Mine's soaking wet, okay? We had to like swim for our lives. All right?
I mean, you don't just sneak up on a guy who just killed a bunch of Russians. I'm just saying.
All right, but you don't open fire on people that escaped Alcatraz, okay?
Well, I didn't know you were from Alcatraz, and you knew we were in Russia.
Ethel's just going to take a big old tug on the vodka bottle and pass it to Nova.
Well, I'm glad you guys are okay.
Okay is not the word for our status right now. I've got holes in me like Swiss cheese again.
Oh, okay.
Let's
well,
get you
I
into the
just
back.
got better like, half a day ago. And here I am. More
Perfect.
holes than a block of Gouda.
That's the idea, right? We got to keep you all pumped up.
I'll keep her holy.
Yeah.
Also, not to mention, every time something heals, now there's lizard scales there.
Oh, that's impressive.
Well, let's get you to the back of this army truck here. I think this is going to be our new ride for the time being.
Yeah, come on, Nova.
Nova's gonna
Get up.
crawl to like the back of the truck.
I pick you up.
We're going to
like
carry Nova and Ethel.
Ugh.
Yeah, Ethel's purse just accidentally slaps Blake in the bullet wound.
I'm still laughing at Blake's comment. You know we're in Russia. Like,
Yeah.
it's so obvious.
Well, everywhere we've been, let's be fair here. Everywhere we've been, we have left bodies. Why wouldn't we do it in Russia?
We couldn't see the bodies. We
couldn't see
literally
you.
saw the headlights.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't panic.
My
All right,
old ass
Russia's
eyes
sort
didn't
of a
even
big
see anything.
place.
Yeah, it's a big place. We are severely outnumbered out here.
Yeah, my old ass eyes didn't even see anything. All I heard was Nova say there's some headlights ahead, and then boom, no more front tire, and I'm getting shot at.
Well, why'd you pop the tire?
I wonder whose smart ass idea that was.
I don't know. You're the one that laid the bike down.
Remember
Who
how
the hell
I said
shoots
I'm
at
gonna
a tire anyways when they think the people on the bike are the hostiles?
Who's driving a motorcycle in the snow and mud?
People who are trying to catch up with people who are in the snowy mud.
Well, you caught us.
No shit.
Do you remember that time that Nova said she's gonna punch Blake in the face every time he does something stupid?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This would be one of those times.
Would this
Where
have
I
been
think
stupid
she's
if you were
just
some
gonna-
Russians? No.
I think she's just gonna smack him across the face if she falls into the bed of the truck.
Okay.
I'm going to continue stripping the Russian bodies and putting them in the unstripped portions in the back of the truck. The clothing.
You're also very lucky I was out of lake rounds. You know what would have happened had that truck blown up with you behind it? It
Hey,
would
I
have been
didn't shoot
Birdie.
you. I only shot the tire. That was it. The rest, that was your granddaughter over there.
Well, yeah, you open fire on something, Bonnie's gonna respond.
Uh-huh. And
It did
you
start shooting.
drive up on me full speed like that when
Look,
we
can
just
we
killed
just-
a bunch of Russians in the pitch
Can-
black darkness. I'm gonna respond.
Can we just get out of here? Okay.
Yeah, you
Like-
gotta tell your buddy 13 he better not sneak up in the dark.
We don't know where he went.
Yeah,
Where's
he
Snake?
just
Snake.
isn't he with you?
He's working with me, getting all the uniforms off the people.
Oh, okay. He's doing butler work. He's been good at that lately.
You can see him pocketing a couple things.
Good. Can I find a uniform to put on here, Peter, that fits?
Let's see.
There were 5 of them.
There were, yes.
Were any of these KGB? Because they have a different uniform.
No, these are all like
Okay, good.
regular
Conscripts.
Let's be honest. If it was KGB, they could have their arms and legs gone, and they'd still be crawling after us, trying to kill us.
Give me a luck roll.
Oh,
Why don't you have me do this, Peter? That is it's a normal success. Oh my god.
Yeah, you could piecemeal a uniform together. Like take somebody's jacket, somebody's pants. The pants might be a little bit long, but it could be the style of the times.
That's fine. I'm gonna put on my new Russian uniform.
Okay.
Does anyone here speak Russian besides you, Grandpa?
I don't think so.
Hell no.
They
You're
didn't
going to
teach
have to-
Russian when I was growing up.
You're going to have to sit in the front seat with me then, Grandma. I apologize.
Yeah, my cover so far is that I'm a KGB agent. Agent Eddington.
That will work. Let's put you in one of these uniforms as well.
Just really undercover with that there, Just
I'm gonna
It's
toss
the only potato that can survive the Russian environment.
I'm gonna toss the Kalashnikovs in the back of the truck and grab a couple of the magazine pouches. And
Okay.
how many magazines can I get?
Well, you do find a hustler.
200. Oh,
Different magazines.
The AK for you talking about the
AK-40. Are they using AKMs or have they switched to the AK-74 in this time, or perhaps the AK-12?
You get 9. You find 9 magazines.
Okay, and I'm gonna put the web gear over my uniform as well as the magazines for it. I'll take 7 of them, and I'll leave Blake with the other 2 to refill his Kalashnikov.
Okay. Yeah, Blake, you don't forget the rounds you used.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, I don't even. Okay. When I do a burst, how many rounds is that again? Or
If
full
you-
auto? It's all of them, isn't it?
Full auto, that's 30.
30. Okay, so I've done that like 4 times.
3. Yeah, so 120 rounds.
Okay.
So I posted some notes in the Discord. Sorry, Josh. Of what you found in the basement, the letters to the preacher, the pastor. Remember I said there were letters from Dr. Gonzalez, I believe it was?
Yes, you did.
So, yeah, you have those. If you want to look at them while you're in the truck or something, Ethel, you can. I'm guessing they're in your purse, Bonnie.
Yeah, they were in my purse. They're kind of soggy.
Yeah, so they're like typed letters from.
What does the Discord
Doc-
look like?
What do you mean?
It's a bit of a mess.
Well, I'm looking for the icon because I have so many Discords.
Oh, it's a blue crab looking thing.
Yeah.
Blue crab looking thing.
Yeah.
Okay, like a purple claw. There we go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a vermeerge.
What?
The thing that you got in the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
Words are hard.
It's
So these are
notes.
Yep. So it's letters from Dr. Gonzalez. The notes that are written on there, you would presume, were written by the pastor or whoever this preacher is, because he put these handwritten notes on there.
They're a prophet. They predicted Ethel's holiness.
It's
That
not
is true.
loading.
It says your holiness.
Peter, how did you go? That's amazing. You translated it all into Russian for us for this, so Ethel has to decode it. Good job.
Yeah, they would not be written in Russian.
Oh. Well, once everyone's in the truck.
You're
and all
not
the
supposed to
Russians
out
know.
Peter as a Russian spy, Josh. There are federal agents who watch our live streams.
Actually, with
Love
me and
it.
Peter, they probably are.
That's why Peter watches.
Obviously, they're not liking or subscribing, so they can kiss my ass.
Hear that? Like and subscribe. You can get bonus points if you super chat, but that's it. You just get bonus points.
Right.
This is the FBI super chat.
Yeah.
That reminds me, for every $10 in super chat, we can go ahead and get additional luck points back.
Oh, is that so, Peter? Peter, you sounded a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, with Ethel in her little Russian uniform and me in mine, and everyone loaded in the back, and the Russian parties moved to the side of the road with snow dumped on them,
Mm-hmm.
I think we can go. Were there
Yes, you
any
can.
maps, by the way?
There is a general map of the area.
Anything marked off on it that might indicate an aircraft crash site?
Not that you can tell, no.
Can I find the location of their base? Where they would take people to? Because if they found the aircraft, they probably found the pilots, and if the pilots squeal, we're fucked.
No, there's nothing obvious. Like, the only thing that's obvious is the road. The road. There's only one road around here, so. And you came from the town, so you would assume that it's on this road headed
West.
at least southwest. Yeah.
Now check the fuel gauge. How much fuel does it say we have in the tank?
You have.
We got an 8,000-mile journey. I think we need some fuel stops.
Yeah, you've got a fourth of a tank, but you do have 2 fuel cans in the back.
Okay. Well, will we be off? No.
Sorry, I was in the middle of reading. Yes.
You're driving.
Right.
We're all
Ow.
sitting here waiting for you.
I'll have us start going.
I'm mostly just laying here bleeding, but
Blake,
Yeah.
if you go ahead and you look in the back of the truck, attached to the rear panel, there should be a more advanced first aid kit than that normally available to us. That could be helpful for stemming Nova's bleeding.
Yeah, you're right. I did a good job on your gunshot wounds before.
It's better than nothing, and it
I
should
had to
definitely
put
help.
an extra hole in her chest because her lung was collapsing.
Oh, okay. That sounds
There should be things necessary for her there, and if necessary, Pete, I can
like
spend 10 bucks.
Band-Aids? Antiseptic cream?
A far better first aid kits that the military uses normally.
Antifungal cream?
Ask Nova; she'd probably know.
Nova. Oh, is there a pack of anything back there?
Yeah, they have a medical
Kit.
first aid kit here.
Okay. I open it. Do I understand what I am looking at or looking for?
There the scissors and the gauze, and there's some kind of creams and.
See, look,
bandages and
antifungal
things
cream.
like
don't
I was right.
you put that on me and I will slap you across the face.
I
man.
won't. Here, Nova. I hand it all to her. You can do it to yourself.
What's today's date, Peter? In
It's the 10th of June 2021.
that.
no, I said in game.
It's the 10th of June 2021.
Let's see.
This is the game. What we're talking about here is real life.
It is January 10th, 2009.
Okay, so these
Late
messages are a
afternoon.
few months old.
They start a couple of years out. The first one is September 2007.
Yeah, we're 2008, right?
2009 now.
Oh, that's right. The new year happened. Yep.
Anything interesting there?
Well, it looks like a whole lot of correspondence from right before we ended up, going to Mexico and then Chile. It's all right before we went there. Apparently, they said prepare 2 prototypes.
What were the prototypes supposed to be?
I don't know. It says prepare 2 prototypes, and then in a hyphen below it, calico, karameshva, and then endless possibilities.
Does there happen to be a material list there as well? Anything missing or needed?
No, nothing about components or anything.
That doesn't really tell us what the prototypes are. Does it tell us where they were shipped to?
No, it doesn't say anything about that. The only other part that, like, location of the most recent one is somewhere in Mexico and Juce, but there's a big question mark there. But that one, the date on that one's October 15th. That was before we were in Mexico, right?
Yes, it would have been before we went to Mexico. October 15th in Mexico.
That would have been... Maybe that was about the time that the leak happened.
I wonder if they were transporting something and that's how Boris's people found out about it. It got leaked out that they were transporting. We need more information at the end of the day. We'll have to cross-reference this with Boris's information in the near future.
Indeed.
Well, then, if any of you see anything else, let us know.
Yeah,
Nova, did you spend any...
I'm looking through to see if I can find any more pertinent details.
Nova, in the past couple of years, have you spent any time in Mexico?
I feel like a lawsuit's coming up here.
In Mexico?
Not a ton of time. Why?
The answer is yes. You say yes. This is a class action lawsuit question. You can get a lot of money.
Would you say that your time in Mexico led to you being more susceptible to gunshot wounds? You could be entitled to compensation. We're suing Mexico.
Oh.
Good luck getting them to pay.
But really, though.
Grandma,
Last I heard, someone was trying to get them to pay for a wall, and they didn't do that either.
Grandma, would you happen to... Can you tell the dates to Nova? Perhaps she was there at the same time and saw something?
Well, this all starts, it seems like, there's mention of Sioux City, Iowa, September 18th in 2007.
Sioux City? Who would go to Sioux City, Iowa? It's in the middle of nowhere.
Exactly. That's a long ways into UNAS.
Yes. What would they be doing? Is there anything special about Sioux City, Iowa that we know of?
I mean, they used to call it Little Chicago, but that was back in, like, the 40s.
Little Chicago. In Iowa?
Apparently nobody from Chicago called it that.
Fun fact,
Sounds
Al Capone
sketch.
actually spent some time in Sioux City, Iowa.
That's where
Trying to hide from the IRS, or...
That's where he got his Chicago pianos.
Really? They're Sioux City pianos.
March 9th, 2008.
I don't remember being there at that time.
Let's see.
You're a geologist, is that correct, Nova? As you told
Yeah.
us? Would you be aware of any digging or anything going on there during that time that perhaps you'd have been asked to look into or were warned about while you were there?
No, like, mines or anything that I don't know anything about anything in that area.
When did you get to Chile?
When were we in Chile?
No, when were you first in Chile? I'm assuming you were there before we were.
I wasn't in Chile.
The Underdark where we found you was in Chile.
Oh, yes, but I didn't enter there in Chile. I was in Jamaica.
It all leads back to Jamaica.
Yeah.
That's where the stray Nazis went.
Tell us, what were you doing in Jamaica during that time?
Well, I went to the Bob Marley Museum.
Did you meet Bob Marley there? Did he sign your shirt or anything?
You know what? No, but I did get this really cool shirt while I was there, though.
Oh, what does your shirt say?
Well, I think I ended up leaving it in the Underdark. It kind of got messed up.
Should have got a shot glass. I get shot glasses everywhere I go on vacation too.
Well, I did get a martini glass, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, but now it's all shards of glass in the middle of your chest, and that's punctured your lung.
There's a reference to someone named Mr. Robbins.
Mr. Robbins.
He apparently was deposited some cash.
And here's to you, Mr. Robbins. I think that's a song about that.
Blake,
Miss
you know,
Robbins.
Blake, you know that's Carol's last name.
Wait,
Oh,
Carol.
she's married.
or that's her dad.
I'm going with she's married.
Oh,
she's
he's
cheating
married
on
to
you.
Oh.
Apparently, he was supposed to
It's
watch
okay.
out for a special delivery.
Where at? Was this delivery supposed to take place?
Well, don't worry, because I neuralized him.
Well, the Carol, the correspondence here is from Valparaiso, Chile, to the Golden Gate salvage address.
What's that mean? Is he a cultist?
No, so I think so, but the letter's addressed to His Holiness, which must have been the priest we were there after. And there's like an added note in this message to tell Mr. Robbins to look out for the special delivery.
Mr. Robbins is not His Holiness, though, correct?
No, this is telling His Holiness to talk to Mr. Robbins, I believe. And then there's my paranoia is justified. And then there's another bullet point saying Russia ? Never.
Never go to Russia?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Don't trust the Russians?
This letter's addressed to a different person, a Mr. M. And then it's circled and there's it says subtle threat ?
Mr. M, Mr. M, Mr. M.
I don't recall anyone that we knew that had a name that started with M. What was the name of that detective?
That was Detective, let me find it.
I was doing the recap and I got his name wrong like 50 times and I had to redo it. So don't ask
The
me.
detective?
Yes.
Did you rename him Mr. M?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, you know what? I know what it is now. These are the Holiness's notes on the letters that he was corresponded to. So His Holiness is Mr. M. This person addressed him by name this time. It's like a subtle threat. You get it?
Excellent. You've unlocked an achievement, Ethelberg. Bing.
My brain worked.
And 5 luck for Ethel!
Is it like a bronze, silver, gold, or platinum achievement, though? Like,
You do have your insane recall, Ethel.
That's true.
Don't forget that.
Let's see. I'm going to use that, see if I can recall a Mr. M.
Can't do that, Ethel. That's madness.
Ooh, that's really good.
Is it?
Recall, we were using, what was recall under? Was it education?
I think so.
Yeah, so if it's education, that is a extreme success with a 10.
Oh, baby.
So yeah, in your time in the agency, there are different code names and different names used for various people, but in this context, Mr. M, as you have correctly surmised, is the same as Your Holiness, and he doesn't strike you as anybody you've come across.
Yeah, I can't recall any Mr. M's, but it's definitely His Holiness's actual name.
Mickey Mouse. Disney has taken over the world.
I don't know. I think he would have addressed him as Mr. Mouse if it was Mickey Mouse.
That's too obvious.
Everyone would expect it to be the
Mr.
Mouse.
M. Maybe he likes the University of Michigan, wears a Michigan hat all the time.
I don't know.
Or Missouri. Missouri has an M on theirs.
Yeah, but nobody cares about them.
Why? Well, yeah, that's true.
And then there's something about telling Mr. Robbins to talk with his daughter about the rules.
Oh, it sounds
apparently
like
she was breaking some of the rules.
Didn't want to go to school. She just wanted to break the rules.
And there's something about apparently His Holiness Mr. M has an emissary named Lucky.
Luther Stiles is pretty lucky.
That's the person you remember who was in the coffee shop who you talked to.
Yep, Lucky.
That was his name.
So that's our coffee shop boy.
Then begs the question, what do they have to do with the cult of Stalin? Are they friendly with the cult? Are they friendly with the cult, or are they using the cult?
Maybe they're spies and they're spying on the cult.
It almost seems as though they're being used by the cult. Or the cult is using them, one or the other.
It's just a cult of personality.
They're being used by the cult, or the cult is using them.
I saw the lead singer from Living Colour in concert once, and he was like, all right, I'm contractually obligated to play the song, and he played.
He didn't like it anymore?
I don't know about that, but he's like, oh, okay.
In this final correspondence in October, he addressed him as Mr. M again. And there's a little bit of a disgruntledge about the lack of progress.
Does it say what the progress was supposed to be?
Not sure. It just says that they're very frustrated with his lack of progress.
Mr. M. And Lucky is with Mr. M, correct?
Yeah, Lucky is supposed to be Mr. M's emissary. I guess he's their go-between or something.
Sounds like they were trying to get converts, and either they were unhappy with the number of converts, or they weren't happy with the work they were doing with the converts. Almost like maybe they need to sacrifice some of them or something, and there weren't enough, or they need to go ahead and stage an uprising in San Francisco or something. We need more information.
Indeed.
We need a lot more information.
Once we deal with this drone threat, it should be a lot simpler to get more of these Sindum scientists on our side.
So as you are driving down the road having this discussion, you begin to pass another truck. It looks very similar to yours.
I'll slow down.
Okay.
Do we see anything in the back of the truck as we're coming up on it? Or is it going the opposite direction?
It's going in the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm. Just drive past for now.
Okay. They kind of slow down a little bit and then just drive past you.
Head on past.
Okay. About another 20 minutes, you just come up to you see two people walking along the road. They look like soldiers carrying weapons.
Are they flagging us down?
No.
Can we make out rank on their uniforms as we're approaching?
You would guess that they are probably just rank and file soldiers. Look similar to the ones that you had dispatched earlier. Not the ones that were riding the motorcycle, but...
Well, if they're walking, that means whatever they're walking from is very close. So I'll go past them and slow down a bit so we can get a better look at everything.
Yeah, as you slow down, one of them, like the one in the back, just tries to like flag you down.
I'll slow down and stop next to him.
Okay, he gets up on the running board. And, where's Ethel?
Right next to me.
Yeah, she'd be in the passenger seat.
Speaking in Russian, he says, "Can I get a lift?"
Ethel's gonna respond in Russian.
I'm afraid that's a no-go. Agent Eddington, KGB. We are carrying some sensitive cargo.
He instantly steps away. I've heard too much, and he just goes and taps his buddy just to keep walking, and they start walking in a different direction away from the truck.
Man, those are some well-trained soldiers.
Very scared soldiers.
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
as you-
well-trained.
I don't think they mess around a lot.
As you begin to take off again and drive for like another 5 minutes and make a turn through a wooded area, and then you see in the distance 2 guard towers that are lit up, and looks like the entrance to some kind of base.
What do we see base-wise? Is it like a U.S. military base where it's a long chain link fence around everything and a few admin buildings? Or is it more like a small outpost station here where it's more like a forward operation base?
I mean, it's got 2 guard towers, and I wouldn't say it's a chain link thing. It's some kind of it almost looks like a stone wall or some kind of fence, retaining wall around it with a huge gate.
Does it look like it would have an airfield there?
Yes.
Grandma, if we're able to sneak onto the base and get to a plane, that would definitely speed up our adventure into the Ukraine.
We might not have to sneak. If I can convince them that, Blake and Nova and Snake are all capitalist spies that I've recently captured, and we need immediate transportation to Moscow, we should be able to get our hands on a plane.
We're going to have to find some... Snake, are you back there still?
Yeah.
Snake, put on a Russian uniform as best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And
This
for
is
God's
true.
sakes, pick up a Kalashnikov.
I ain't taking my boots off.
You don't have to. It will be fine. No one's going to see your legs for now. Blake, put your weapons behind Snake and put your hands behind your back. You too, Nova. Pretend you're prisoners.
I'm going to put my hands in front of me together and cross them, because I feel like putting my hands behind me, I'm just going to start gushing more blood out of my chest. And I'm already kind of slumped over a little bit. Not doing so great.
You're both wounded captives now. That's
Snake,
your role. Stick to it.
Look intimidating, Snake. Slowly pull up to the gate, I guess.
Yeah, as far as Snake goes, he's our fast talker. Like, he's the super good at role playing people person.
But did he speak Russian?
No.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's him and I.
I know a little bit of Mandarin. That should be enough.
I don't think so. You just stay silent, Snake, and look intimidating for now.
You really sell it with being, aggressive towards the, the captees.
Crunch a lot or something.
Grandmother in Russian, how do I say, we're here on behalf of the KGB.
Ethel will give her the translation.
And I'll practice it 3 times. So I get right.
So you drive through the Hisco barriers, serpentine, come up to a checkpoint, and you see 2 heavily armored guards One stands back, the other one walks up. The machine gun comes up to the driver. And what do you tell him?
We're here on behalf of the KGB, and I'll motion over to my grandmother with my head.
What are your papers?
Ethel pulls out her badge. It's circa like, when did the Berlin Wall fall?
1989.
Yeah, so it's a circa 1989 badge.
It's an older badge, but it checks in.
So he takes a look at it. He walks over to his buddy, and then they walk over to like a small little guardhouse. You can see he gets on a phone.
Just play it cool.
I put the truck in park and go ahead and rack back the bolt on the Kalashnikov and keep it next to me.
I whisper, "You guys should have shot him."
There's an entire base full of commies. Now is not the time to start shooting.
Comes back. He's like, "This old badge. You will need to get updated soon. We need to inspect the vehicle first."
Be warned, I do have 2 prisoners in the back of utmost importance. They're capitalist spies that were taken to Moscow. Don't get too close to them. You don't want any weapons nearby them. You never know what they might do. Filthy capitalists.
So he walks in the back and looks in and sees the debris and sees Blake and Nova.
With Snake standing over them.
Yeah. He comes back. He's like, that your soldiers out of uniform. Tell them to get off those cowboy boots.
He jacked them off their dead friend. Kind of a trophy, if you will.
He did what now?
He jacked off the dead friend.
So they start looking. They bring out a dog, and they start sniffing around the vehicle and looking and checking it out. Takes about 15 minutes.
I know how to deal with these. Let's have a slice of chocolate cake, and the dog goes right for it, even if you do have explosives in the truck. My father did that once with a bunch of fireworks he had in the truck, and he went on a military base and then realized it. But the dog found the chocolate cake in the van instead. So we went onto a military base essentially with a bunch of bombs. It was great. Actually, it was at White Sands that happened too, which is, one of the secret testing facilities.
Yeah, Ethel's just playing it cool, like giving him the cold stare.
Okay. They go back to the guardhouse, get on the phone, hang it up, and then a couple more guards come out from the sides, and they start pulling open these gates to the base. And they start, telling you to move.
Move along, move along. I start moving.
Yeah, as we drive by, Ethel's gonna tell them to have an aircraft prepared.
Make sure you have a plane ready.
Sure, comrade.
Okay, Grandma, he sounded kind of sus.
So you drive in. There's some, obviously there's buildings here, but they're not very tall, not very big. They are covered with sandbags. Around, they're covered with sandbags around them, in case of explosions or whatever. Attack.
Can we see any hangars or anything like that?
In the distance, you can see there's an airfield.
Just start casually driving towards the airfield like you own the place.
Just go by like you're fighting. Go by like you're fighting.
Okay, so you drive past, I a couple buildings. There's some soldiers out smoking and talking, and there's some more vehicles on here. It's the general traffic you'd find on a base. See the air traffic control tower, and there are just a couple planes here sitting. Just enough. There wouldn't be very many planes here, but there's just a couple. And one of them has like a ladder, not a ladder, the rolling stairs are set up next to it, and it's kind of like just sitting there.
Yeah, Ethel.
Go ahead and pull up next to that plane.
I will pull up next to the plane.
Ethel's gonna get out and walk to the back of the truck.
All right, prisoners, get out. Move your pig asses.
Nova's gonna stumble out. I'm not sure if on purpose or on accident, trying to follow orders, sell it.
Yeah, Ethel's trying to continue selling it, and as much as she doesn't want to, she is going to shove Nova in the back as she's getting out of the truck, probably making her fall down.
Well, as you shove Nova, I'm going to grab her arm and put it under mine and start shoving her forwards into the plane aggressively.
Okay. You see a person come over. It looks like probably somebody higher up, like an admiral or something. He's got all sorts of ribbons and, in the U.S. he would probably be a general, but in these other armies he is probably not. And he comes over without, he doesn't have a hat, and those black boots and his gloves, and he's like, what is this vehicle doing on my airfield?
Greetings, comrade. KGB agent Eddington. I have two prisoners in urgent need of transport to Moscow. They're capitalist spies.
Where did you pick up these agents?
Just in the town south of here. Your security needs to be tighter. You need to do more home-to-home checks.
What is this name? What town did you find this in?
Puka or something.
Puka. Shut your mouth, pig.
And Ethel will backhand Blake.
Sure.
So give me an attack roll for that.
All right.
Fighting brawl.
Ethel's really good at those, so that is a hard success.
You are forceful. Very good. If you were not sufficient enough, I would have showed you how to do it.
Would you like to anyways, comrade? Take out some of your frustrations.
Of course I will, and he slaps you.
Ethel's a vengeful woman.
Very good. I will make sure they sweep the town.
Indeed, I think the local farmer was aiding these people.
Oh, you just got a farmer and his boy killed.
It does not narrow down, but we will purge if necessary. Were they hiding out in the fishing village?
Indeed.
Did you find any papers on them?
Of course not. They're capitalist spies.
Shall we take them inside and interrogate them? I have a new machine.
I have direct orders to take these two to Moscow.
Direct orders. Impressive. So you're taking this plane?
Indeed, I must commandeer it.
Everyone coming and commandeering our plane. We just had Cult of Stalin agent show up. He will be flying with you.
Indeed.
Do I understand when he says the word Stalin?
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and flip the ring on my finger the other way so the skull is facing my palm.
Very good. Anything else you require?
No, just a piece of information for you as well. These people managed to kill some of your soldiers. They'll be near a small pickup truck. Back down the road the way we came.
It's the same pickup truck that this person aided you from?
Indeed.
No. Okay. Are they both valuable? I'd like to make an example of them.
They are both valuable, yes.
Give me a charm roll.
I'm pushing Nova, saying, Vigazza, Vigazza.
Charm. Where'd he go? Where did he come from? Nigel? I always lose that one. There we are. That is not a pass.
This would not help morale.
I understand. There is a dead body of one of them back there, though. Your men can string that up and use it for target practice.
I will, you need to update. Are you the one with the ID that's,
Indeed.
You need to get this fixed.
Unfortunately, I've been in deep cover operations for some time. I followed these two here all the way from San Francisco.
Is it as decadent as they say?
It is. They're so audacious as to have freedom ice cream. Why would anyone need freedom in their ice cream? They should make collective ice cream.
The appropriate
Serve it
amount
in
for
small
everyone.
amounts so everyone can have some. Yes.
Correct.
Greedy capitalists and their whole gallons of freedom ice cream. At most, all a collective member needs is a pint.
Yes. And one flavor to suit everyone.
Indeed.
Creamy communism, my favorite ice cream.
We'll get on flight. I will inform Moscow that you are on your way.
Indeed.
And Ethel will proceed to begin shoving Blake towards the plane.
Have I got
Yeah, he walks over and punches you in the kidney.
Me?
Yep.
Is my hand there blocking it?
He's punching you from behind. Unless you want to make a spot hidden to see if you can tell if he's coming.
Nah, I'm good. I'll take it.
Okay.
That's his favorite kidney, though.
It's the only kidney I have left. The other one.
You
Well,
sure
yeah, the
we don't want to
monsters
leave
took the
him
other
here?
one from him.
As
So you don't
much
wanna
as I
leave
would
this
like
one?
to, I can't.
I could have him wrestle bear, we bet.
That would be most entertaining. Perhaps after all the information has been gathered from this one.
You know, they'll not be worth it to return here.
I'm going to go running down the stairs after Nova's there, and I'm going to grab Blake and go, Vigazza, and just shove him with the back of my rifle.
Okay.
Vigazza is Russian for move.
All right, so Blake and Nova, you're just boarded on this plane. The plane looks pretty nice for a Russian transport plane. It's kind of it's got some seats. It's not a cargo plane. It's got a back. There's a door that leads to the back, but that is closed currently.
Did someone grab my duffel bag, Snake, or anybody?
I'm about to go out and grab all of the stuff.
Okay.
After I get you both on the plane. I'm putting you both in the middle of the plane. So that way, if anything happens, you'll have easy access to firearms since neither of you are tied up, you know.
Yet. Oh, you meant our characters. Gotcha.
Yes. Juice, please don't tell them about tonight on stream. I'm then
So,
gonna
you
head
know,
down
if
and
you
grab
subscribe to our OnlyFans, you'll know all about tonight.
Yeah, there's 2 months of therapy right there for you.
But our kids are watching.
Would the Admiral like to subscribe to our OnlyFans?
You know what? If he could get the internet out here in remote Eastern Russia, he might.
Damn right he would.
So you just grab your gear just as somebody is just literally taking it off as the truck is pulled away. Somebody jumped in to drive off with it because it's got the pieces of that plane, and they take off on the base. The pilot comes out and makes sure everybody's situated and tells you, "We're at Moscow. We will have to refuel in the air a few times. We are instructed not to land."
Rigatsna.
These prisoners going to be a problem.
Ethel will backhand Blake again.
They shouldn't.
Nova's gonna scramble towards a seat to hopefully ensure that she's no longer punched, shoved, hit, or kicked at all.
I go ahead and shove you into the seat properly.
I give
gently.
Bonnie and Ethel a firm look.
This one's tough. You sure you don't want to leave him here? He can wrestle bear. We bet on it.
I pull back the charging handle of the rifle, get the buttstock of the rifle, and right into the back of the neck. Rigatsna.
I lean towards Nova and I say, they are going to pay for this.
Stop your scheming, capitalist pigs.
If you will not serve in combat, then you will serve in the firing line.
We need to get underway before these prisoners become unruly.
So the pilot kind of looks at you guys and, he smiles at the manhandling of Blake and runs back to what looks like the door to a bathroom, and he just kind of knocks on it and listens, and he's like, "Are you okay? Everything okay?" It's like, "All right, we have special we have extra passengers, so just take seat. We'll be leaving soon."
When he's not there, I'm going to go up to Ethel and say, "Grandma, if they go ahead and try to talk to us, just tell them that you instructed both me and Snake not to speak to anyone."
Indeed.
Okay, so you're all sitting, got seatbelts on. There are two pilots. There's the four of you and Snake and the mysterious person who is in the bathroom as the plane begins to taxi and take off.
I'd like to sit at the back of the plane to be as edgy as possible and also keep an eye on our prisoners.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll probably have Snake standing, sitting. So I'm picturing prisoners just sitting on one side, Snake sitting on the opposite side, gun pointed at him.
Been in the bathroom a while, you guys.
He's his bathroom time thing.
Ethel's just gonna.
So one of the pilots opens the door, comes out, and he's got a serving tray. He's like, "Agent Eddington, the vodka for you." He's got a bottle of vodka and some shot glasses for the three of you.
She thanks him.
We have pickled beets, pickled cabbage, if you wish.
A gift for you and the pilot.
And Ethel will pull out the pickled seal.
They look at it and take a big whiff. Oh, you are most hospitable. Thank you. Enjoy your flight. If you need anything, just let us know.
Yep, Ethel nods and waits for them to go back.
All right. So they go back into they open the door and go back into the main cabin. As you guys are now flying, anything you want to do at this moment?
Do we see the person from the Cult of Stalin on the plane?
Right now, there's the three of you and the two prisoners.
Okay.
Has the person that was in the bathroom come out yet?
No. So the bathroom door, you can hear some commotion, and it unlocks. As like somebody is struggling to get out of the bathroom, like they don't fit.
I stand up.
And as they're pushing around and the door flings open, you catch this huge person. And you notice that they're wearing like these real shorty shorts with no shirt, and their whole chest is covered with like scars and fresh injuries. And as you look up to the face of the person, it's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he's like, "Oh, you jabronis again?" And we'll stop right there.
I love it. Oh, round 2, Rock. Let's do this.
I had a feeling it was gonna be him.
Yep. It's always Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.